Hi guys, it's Michelle, and today's video is going to be yet another Mandela Effect video for you guys. I love these types of videos. I think the Mandela Effect is fun. I actually really like watching it trend on TikTok because y'all be talking about Mandela Effects I talked about 10 years ago, okay? Like actually almost 10 years ago. I think 8. Ew. I'm old. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the Mandela Effects. I promise if you don't believe in or remember any of these Mandela Effects, it's actually gonna be okay. You don't have to bully me in the comments. Some people do that. They're like, you're fucking stupid. And I'm like, did I ever claim I wasn't? No. The first 2 Mandela Effects come from Scooby-Doo. I was researching for a childhood ruining conspiracy theories video, and I was looking at stuff with Scooby-Doo. I was like collecting B-roll, whatever, and I noticed 2 things about Scooby-Doo that I don't remember, and it freaked me out because Scooby-Doo live action movie is probably one of my favorite movies ever. I actually want to watch that. Maybe I'll watch it tonight. It's such a great movie, and I want to know what you guys would call these people. What would you call them? Because to me, that's the Mystery Gang. What the fuck else would it be? No, they're Mystery Incorporated. And I knew that that was their formal name, but I swear they referred to themselves as the Mystery Gang way more frequently, and they never do. Like, that's not what they were called. That's not what other people refer to them as. They're only referred to as Mystery Incorporated. That is so incorrect to me. You have no idea. The second thing, I never remember the mystery van being called the Mystery Machine. What is that? There's no way in hell that no one knows it as it's the mystery van. Always been the Mystery Machine, so let me know if you agree with that. I just actually swear that that's not true. Like, it's the Mystery Machine. Anyway, the next Mandela Effect I want to talk about came up because I have to get blood work done. I was talking about how blood is blue until it hits oxygen. 100,000% I was taught this as a child, and that's not true. Your blood's always red. And I don't know where the fuck that this came from, because obviously, yeah, I know your veins are bluish purple, like you can see that in your skin, but I swear I was taught that your blood is blue until it hits oxygen and then it becomes red, but that is literally made up, and I know I cannot be the only one who thought that, so please let me know in the comments what you think, because there's actually just no way in hell that that's not, like, no, come on. Alright, the next Mandela Effect actually kind of made me feel a little crazy, and I'm kind of sad that this is a Mandela Effect because it should be real. But I saw this on TikTok. This guy was talking about how SZA's song, I'm sure you've all heard it, the "It's Cuffing Season and all the boy that need it, I need a big boy." That song is not an actual song. That was an SNL skit. No, because, like, what do you mean by that? I swear that I have heard that before in, like, the mall or just even on Spotify. Like, I swear I added that to one of my playlists. There's no way that that's not a real song, and it's just a fucking SNL skit. That's like extremely perplexing to me, and I really don't like it. The next Mandela Effect is one I definitely don't agree with, but so many people are perplexed by the fact that Robin Williams died 10 years ago. I personally think that that timeline makes sense to me. I remember where I was when that happened, and I was definitely like in high school. It was 2014. To me, that's correct. But a lot of people remember him dying more recently. Like, some people even said before or like during COVID, and I was like, wait, that's crazy. Let me know if you agree with this Mandela Effect. I've had so many people send that to me, and I'm like, y'all, you're the stupid one. Just kidding. The next Mandela Effect is one that has been very upsetting to me. It has caused divides in my life. Anyone who remembers it being the way that it is now is not welcome in my home. Cheez-Its. I 100,000% know that it's Cheez-Its, plural, because why would it just be called Cheez-It? But it is. It's always just been Cheez-It, and to me, that's a felony. Like, that should be illegal for it to just be called Cheez-It. No. There's, like, what the fuck are you talking about? Cheez-It? No. Like, actually fucking no. And trust me, I really like Cheez-Its because actually I went through a period of time where I would eat Cheez-Its every night, and I would have, if I had too many, there was like a threshold that I don't know what the threshold was because obviously it kept happening, but there was a threshold for how many Cheez-Its I could have at night if I didn't want to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning throwing up. because that happens if I eat too many Cheez-Its at night. I don't know why. It's only Cheez-Its. Can someone explain that to me? Because, like, I would think acid reflux. Does cheese do that? Is there cheese in Cheez-Its? Like, actual cheese? Well, yeah, there definitely is. Either way, it's Cheez-Its. It's not a Cheez-It, because no one has ever eaten a singular Cheez-It in their life. And if you say you have, you're lying. You're lying. The next Mandela effect, we're back at the popsicles. We talked about how we remember Boots from Dora having a popsicle, but he doesn't. Personally, I think what's even a weirder Mandela effect is that the Dora popsicle is now sideways. That's just incorrect in my head. I also think that Bubbles was not the only fucking Powerpuff Girl that had a popsicle, but she was. But this one hit different. There's no Pikachu popsicle. And I know this is wrong. Pokemon was like actually way bigger than, maybe not Dora, but it was way bigger than the Powerpuff Girls. There's no way in hell that there was no Pikachu popsicle. I know that there was because my sister was like a Pokemon girl. I thought she was kind of weird for it, not gonna lie. She collected the cards and everything. I could swear that she would eat a Pikachu popsicle. Doesn't exist. Never has. Probably never will, because I don't even know if they make any of those popsicles anymore. But let me know if you guys remember it as well, because that's starting to freak me out a lot. We have another Britney Spears Mandela effect for the books, guys. I feel like Britney Spears, she has quite a few, but this one actually like fucks me up because I hear it so vividly in my mind when I listen to this song. I cannot believe it's not there anymore. But the song Womanizer, I always remember the lyrics being lollipop and like them making like a pop sound, like a, you know, lollipop, must mistake me or a sucker. Like for sure there's like a pop sound effect after she says lollipop. I know it. Go listen to the song. Obviously I can't put it in here for copyright reasons. Go listen to it and tell me that it doesn't sound like something's missing, because it does. And I'm gonna lose my frickin' marbles. I'm gonna lose them. All right, the next Mandela effect. This one's so goddamn old, but a lot of you guys have been sending it to me lately, and I'm like, maybe I just have a new audience. I kind of actually don't know. Oscar Meyer. Everyone remembers Oscar Meyer being M-E-Y-E-R, because that's how you say Meyer. It's always been Oscar Mayer, M-A-Y-E-R. No. Actually fucking no. And you know what? I'm gonna double down on that. The reason that I think that this is an incorrect Mandela effect and that there's no way in hell it was M-A-Y-E-R ever is because I'm a Desperate Housewives girl through and through. Like, that's my favorite show of all time. Susan Meyer, her name is spelled M-A-Y-E-R, and I always thought that it was the dumbest fucking thing ever because nobody spells Meyer like that. That's Meyer. And actually, in the beginning, her name is pronounced Susan Meyer. Like, a lot of people pronounce it Meyer instead of Meyer. So I'm just gonna say that there's no way it was ever Oscar Mayer Wieners. Why would it be that? No. Let me know your thoughts, because that one always perplexes me, because I'm just like, there's like actually no fucking way. Like, what are you talking about? The next Mandela effect is one that genuinely confuses me because I don't know where I got this from. I don't know if it's just me or if this is a Mandela effect. Please let me know. But Meg the Stallion, I 100,000 million% remember her always being called Meg the Stallion. Like, actually, so vividly. Why has she never actually been referred to as Meg the Stallion? She's always Megan the Stallion on everything. Her albums, her social media, everything is Megan the Stallion. And I swear, for a really long time, everyone was just calling her Meg the Stallion. Nope. Megan the Stallion. This actually has to be a Mandela effect. Otherwise, I'm just gonna, check myself in now, because that's fucking insane. Like, I know it's Meg the Stallion. I know it. I've never even said Megan. But if you go back and look at anything, any interviews she's ever done, everyone always says Megan. And I knew her name was Megan, but I thought she went by Meg the Stallion 100%. Like, absolutely never Megan. Megan. No. That's reserved for one girly and one girly only. She's actually the only person ever allowed to be named Megan. Alright, the next Mandela effect, I actually thought that this was a lie when I saw it, because I was like, there's actually just no fucking way that this didn't exist. The Charmin Ultra Bears. Okay? Charmin is that stupid fucking toilet paper. I don't know why people like that toilet paper. There goes my sponsorship opportunity. Any like super fluffy toilet paper, like really soft toilet paper, why do you like that shit? It just gets everywhere. I've never understood why people do that. I've always been a fan of Scott toilet paper. Scott, if you want to sponsor me, let me know. Because I love your TP, not gonna lie. It's just so much more efficient. But anyway, Charmin Ultra. I vividly remember there being a time where the commercial had purple bears. I, like, actually know this. There's no Charmin Ultra purple bears. None. Like, actually none. Not even in packaging, nothing. There's no Charmin Ultra purple bears. And that is really, really confusing and upsetting to me, and I hate it. Like, the bears have only ever been brown, red, and blue. And I've honestly never seen any of them besides purple. So I'm just like, where am I getting that from? And as a child, I actually wanted Charmin Ultra because it was purple, and purple's cute. Please let me know if you remember this way, because I feel like really upset by it, but let me know. All right, this next one is a song change that a lot of people have been asking me to talk about, but I honestly feel like I personally don't fucking know because I don't really listen to the song. But the Joan Jett song, I Love Rock and Roll, a lot of people remember the lyrics being, I saw him standing there by the record machine, but the lyrics are actually, I saw him dancing there by the record machine. So if you're old, let me know. Just kidding. Well, I mean, it is an older song. The next Mandela Effect threw me for a fucking loop. I'm not gonna lie. When I saw this, it has to be a prank. It actually has to be a prank. Vinegarette. How would you spell vinaigrette? Because I would spell it like this, give or take. Why is it spelled like this? What do you mean by that? What do you fucking mean by that? I've never seen that a day in my life. Ever. Like, that's actually insane. No. I like to cook food. I like to bake. I like to do all the things in the kitchen. Clearly. I know how to spell vinaigrette. And that's not it. So, please let me know. Alright, the next Mandela Effect has to do with the Bratz doll. Chloe from Bratz was always my favorite. I like blondes. And I always thought that Chloe was spelt like Chloe, the normal way to spell Chloe. Because I'm pretty sure I named several Neopets and Webkins after Chloe from the Bratz. And I know it was spelled Chloe with an H. I know it. Why has it always been spelled Chloe, C-L-O-E? Who the fuck is that? Literally, who is that? No. The next Mandela Effect I want to talk about is something I notice every time I'm in the car now, is that I would bet $100 million on the fact that I know that the fucking rear view mirrors used to say objects in mirror may be closer than they appear. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. I feel like, first of all, they're not. Like, they might be, but I don't feel like they are. So it's weird to me that they are so definitive on objects in mirror are close. No, it's never been that. Literally, shut up. The next Mandela Effect I want to talk about is about Scruff McGruff, the crime dog. Everyone remembers this damn dog wearing a hat. I know that that is true. It looks bald without a hat, I'm not gonna lie. Never had a hat. But tell me why, in pictures, in merchandise, and in The Simpsons, there's a fucking hat. Explain that then. Alright, the next two Mandela Effects have to do with hyphens, and remembering hyphens being somewhere that they're not anymore. Kit Kat is one of them. I know for a fucking fact that Kit Kat had a damn hyphen between Kit and Kat. What do you fucking mean? Absolutely there was a hyphen there. The fact that there's not is actually clinically insane. And then the next one is Game Boy. I feel like the Game Boy has a hyphen as well, and it just never has. I don't know. Like, I feel like I only played Game Boy for a couple years before the DS came out, honestly. So I might be a little too young for that. Me when I'm too young for something. Some of you oldies, let me know if you remember Game Boy having a dash in it or not. Because I don't know. I'm too young. My older sister had a Game Boy, but I didn't. The next one actually threw me off. I had to Google this. When I looked at it, I was like, there's no way. Everybody's playing a prank on me. Sonic has skin-colored arms. I always remember Sonic having blue arms 100,000%. And unfortunately, I know this because I hate when people pick Sonic in Smash Bros. And some of my friends do that. And I'm like, ew, why are you playing as Sonic? And I've seen he's got blue arms. Never. His arms have always been skin color. And I'm just like, who the fuck is that? That's incorrect in my opinion. All right, the next Mandela effect is kind of difficult to explain slightly because I feel like this does exist, but not in the way that I think it's supposed to. So McDonald's, everybody remembers the jingle being ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it. Almost never do they say the I'm loving it part. It's just ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Just that. Unless there's like a special guest star, like I think like one of them is like Justin Timberlake singing it. I'm loving it. Like it is most of the time just ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Nothing after that. I can't hear it in the voice that is in my head correct. Like that doesn't exist because it's only when it's like a special person doing it. Like a singer or rapper. And it's way less often than you would think, and I need to know what you guys remember because that actually drove me a little bit fucking crazy. I feel like I also remember like kids doing it at one point. Doesn't exist, so I don't know. I might be going crazy on that. Let me know your thoughts. All right, this one I've been seeing trending on TikTok a lot lately. I don't know why because I disagree with it, but a lot of people remember Christina Aguilera having brown eyes and wearing blue contacts, kind of like Paris Hilton does. I know that bitch always had blue eyes because she made me gay. In the Ain't No Other Man music video, I would watch that shit on repeat. I know her eyes were always blue. But I guess a lot of people remember her having brown eyes. Like, this was kind of viral on TikTok. So I want to hear your guys' thoughts because I don't remember that at all. I know her eyes have always been blue. But let me know what you remember. All right, the next Mandela effect is about Penney. We've talked about the theory that Penney has an extra E now. But there's been some proof from a TikTok. And I don't know.
Everyone says it's spelt like this. But some people remember it just being spelt like this. P-E-N-N-Y. It's a Mandela effect. Look it up, or I'll show right here. Here's Penney. Here's what people remember. But look at what I just found. Bombshell. Bombshell. This old rusty plaque. J.C. Penney. J-C-P-E-N-N-Y. J.C. Penney. Yes. I hope this reaches the right audience. Mandela effect. Found. IRL.
I don't know what that means, but I'm kind of here for it. And that's proof. Is it not? Like, I don't know. I just definitely don't remember there being an extra E in pennies. Like, there's no way. Let me know your thoughts. Last Mandela effect before we get into the emojis that I want to talk about is about Garfield. A lot of people on TikTok are remembering Garfield having shaded eyelids. A lot of the fan art has these eyelids. His eyes have always looked like this. I feel like I 100% remember the shaded eyelid. Even in the old comics, it's not shaded. So I want to hear your thoughts on this if you're a huge Garfield girly. I don't know. I never really fucked with is there a show on that? I think there is a show, right? Yeah, it's a cartoon. I never watched it. Is there a live action Garfield? Like if I could show Shane Dawson's cat on it. Honestly, I was playing Dress to Impress, and I played, it was like YouTuber apology video, and I played as Shane Dawson, and I was holding a cat, and I won in first place. All right, the last Mandela effects we're going to talk about are emojis. The first one is the Eiffel Tower. I know for a fucking fact that there was an Eiffel Tower emoji. I used to be obsessed with Paris because I was obsessed with macaroons. Because Ariana Grande said to be obsessed with macaroons when she wore this dress to the Kids' Choice Awards. So that's what I did. I also have been taking French for 15 fucking years. And I know that there was an Eiffel Tower emoji. I am positive of it. It doesn't exist. There is this other tower emoji, but it's not the Eiffel Tower, and that's not what I remember it looking like at all. So let me know what you remember. The next emoji Mandela effect, a jellyfish. What do you mean that doesn't exist? I swear I used the jellyfish emoji. Doesn't exist. Not a thing at all. And I am upset by that, so fuck you. The last emoji that I want to talk about is the chef's hat emoji. I again, could swear it that this existed because, again, I loved baking. I loved cooking. I wanted to be a little chef. I had a chef hat. Doesn't exist. No chef emoji. And I just feel like that's wrong, in my opinion. But I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Anyway, that is it for today's video. If you guys liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. But let me know in the comments below what you think of these Mandela effects. And if you have any Mandela effects, also let me know. Any personal ones that you want me to talk about, also let me know in the comments, because I love reading people's personal Mandela effect stories, because I'm just like, bitch, I sound like a freak when I tell my personal Mandela effect stories, but you guys make me feel better because we're all stupid together. Anyway, that is it. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram, and subscribe for new videos every week, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!